It's a beautiful 80-degree November day. What a great day to get on the roof. Here we are on the roof, and we do not have a starter course for our shingles, and the first course was not sealed to the drip edge. The underlayment is over the drip edge. That's a good thing. Then there is no code that says that you need rain gutters. Alright, the code speaks that you should manage the drainage, okay, so that it doesn't become a problem, okay. That's code for how would you manage this water runoff so that it's not a problem like this. Anyway, that's the $5 question. Now moving on up a little bit more, right here in our valley where it comes up, now it's touching the siding. The siding's coming down and touching our shingles. You think water can wick up in there? No, bud, it's concrete. It's a concrete siding board. Yeah? Put a piece of that in a bring in a 5-gallon water bucket. Let it sit overnight and see what it happens. So, no, our siding is not supposed to touch our shingles. And then, coming on up, can I do that? Call 911, Grampy's on the roof again. There's our little faux dormer window. And we got Z-bar flashing right here, right? Z flashing is what they call it. That's a good thing. Where's our Z flashing for here? It's more than 24 inches. We should have Z flashing right there. You think water can get off down in that little hole right there? I do. I think water you think water can jump off in there? I do. If my pin can get in there, water can get in there. This is a ridge exhaust vent. Okay. I should have brought my marker up here. Got a rough spot right here. We're over the garage entry. Got a rough spot right there. Got a rough spot right there. Got a rough spot right there. Look at that. Did I count you twice already? Think this nail should be sealed? I do. I think that nail should be sealed. And there's in the rough spot. There's a couple rough spots, 3 rough spots over there. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is an interesting contraption. This is the same as that. These are exhaust vents. Turtle vents, some people call them. That's an exhaust vent, a different style of it. You're not supposed to mix your exhaust systems. You're not supposed to do that. But we did. We mixed our exhaust systems. Then inside, you're about to learn that we do not have soffit vents. Excuse me, soffit vent baffles. Don't even have baffles over those things, so they just rake dirty air, wind washing, over the insulation. Let's pretend like these are acceptable because they're everywhere. So an engineer probably got approval to do this. This is an unconventional practice. I wouldn't say it was time tested, but yeah, that's unconventional. We got anyway. Now over here, okay, that is our laundry exhaust. We're coming back for that. This is our furnace flue, and I was seeing daylight in the attic you'll see that I saw daylight in the attic. I don't know where I found it. And if daylight can get in, water can get in. So I thought I'd come up here, over here and just find something real obvious. And I'd be a hero. That's what I thought was going to happen. Crowd goes wild. Home inspector does it again. Okay, when you see a mark like this, kind of diagonal, alright, that's wind damage. The shingle has pulled up, increased, and then laid back down. Okay. Coming on along. More and more. You know, I think I am going to go down and get a crayon. Let's kind of mark some of this stuff up. Nails just laying up here. That's kind of interesting. You're welded together. Oh, from the... comes off of the belt. Okay. Okay, this is not a very big vent for a clothes dryer. Some more wind damage. Or the way this is looking, this might not be wind damage. They might have used their box cutters and it was ripping and tearing, but still it's kind of damaged. So, you know, it's not the end of the world here. We got a few damaged shingles and the siding's touching right there. And we got an exposed nail over there. Speaking of exposed nail, check this out. Got the exposed nail head. You think rainwater can get up in there? You think wind-driven rain can get up in there and deal with that? You think that might need to be... Just leave you there. Flagpole.